What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hope everybody having a good morning so far. It's about 9:40. Want to do a quick live on Facebook. This particular story that I'm doing. Thank you, baby. This particular story that I'm doing is about something I saw last night as I was watching the what's homeboy the verses, and I was checking my emails and stuff like that and my YouTube, and I saw the message that Don Lemon has been sending. And before I go any further, I want people to understand. Hold on one second. I want people to understand that this is not about. Hold on. This is not about you know judging people that get vaccinated or not at all. This is just about the rhetoric that these and people don't. A lot of people on the left don't really want to get it. Not that they don't get it; they don't want to get it. This is about the stuff that they're trying to pull. Well, whether it be what's going on with the COVID-19, or whether it be uh, what you need to agree with when it comes to sex and gender and stuff like that, and also people being very sensitive to people's opinion, especially if it's different from another person. And this is what I don't get. I don't understand, and why the leftists don't see what's going on here. Um, and and also, I don't understand why a lot of New Yorkers are still living in New York. To be honest with you, you guys heard the news about they're going to be making it mandatory that you get vaccinated on the 16th of this month. So if you plan on going anywhere in New York, if you're not vaccinated, you're a done deal. But again, I want to make it clear that if you're vaccinated or if you're not vaccinated, that's your business. You know, I'm just bringing out what um, seems to be a lot of fear mongering from the left, and as many people from the left don't want to understand the people that they listen to, like the Don Lemons of the world, and many others. This whole country is being more and more of a Marxist, socialist, communist country. And if we don't see that, and especially if we have children and the freedoms that we had growing up, and as of right at this point, our kids are not going to have that freedom at all. They're not going to have the freedom to go anywhere unless they vaccinated. And again, if you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, that's your business. You understand me? This is not about that. This is about freedom of choice, freedom of your own thinking, freedom of the way you grew up. That's my thing. And that's why what I don't get. We made that whole last year, they fear marvel by telling people Donald Trump is going to be the reason why we're not going to have freedoms and racism and this and that and third, and it's Donald Trump fault and Donald this and that and everything that you guys been hearing in the last year. And I can't even blame the mainstream leftist media. I can't. Why should I? Why should I blame the mainstream leftist media? Because we have so much information that we should know better. We have so much information that we should know better. We should understand what people are doing. Not to say the right side is good, but again, the mainstream media, what we hear each and every day from these artists, these athletes, these celebrities, athletes, and all these other people that got big platforms, that's 95 to 98% of them are leftist media, Democratic leftist media. And I'm going to show you this clip of Don Lemon saying what he said, and I'll talk about it throughout the small clip. It's about 2 minutes. Talk about it real quick, and we'll go from there. Let me share this clip with you guys. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. So what it says is CNN's Don Lemon, his quote: "We need to start telling people if you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into the office, you can't come into the gym, you can't get on to the airplane. And what did I say? And you don't have the freedom to put other people in jeopardy." Okay, he's saying putting the other people in jeopardy. We're gonna go over the video right here, right now. But how are we putting no other people in? How would people putting other people in jeopardy? You having a cold, you having a flu, and I see. I don't want to. You guys can go because I don't want to say everything. Check the facts on what he's saying about what we dealing with when it comes to the vaccination. Let's check the facts. You know what I'm saying? Don't just check the leftist facts on what you hear on mainstream leftist media. And guys like Don Lemon that's very extremely biased on everything he says. And from this video that you're about to hear and look at, in many of occasions, this man is extremely biased. He's a fake woke, super liberal, feminist, globalist, LGBTQ black man that talks about white men like no other craziness when he's married to a white man. This is the word play that they try to base who they are. This is the stigma that they try to tell us who they are, but this is not who they are because they get paid to say silly shit the way they say it. But what's crazy is this happened on the 29th, the video, where he said that. And then yesterday, the mayor, Bill de Blasio, or whatever how you say his name, the mayor he's stimulating on what he said. He is saying, yes, you are going to have to be vaccinated to do everything you want to do other than being in your own home in New York. It's going to be mandatory. It's going to be absolutely mandatory. And I don't know how people live in New York anyway. Especially today, it's highly expensive. The crime rate is going up. The government is doing everything they can to make sure that New York City residents have no freedom. I don't get why people even live there, to be honest with you. If you go in the club, you go in a party there, you're a young person, I get it. Yeah, but other than that, I don't get it. So let's look at this video on what he said. I hope you guys can hear it.
Speaking the truth, you have to have leaders.
The data will help be more. Yeah, of course. I said that is true, but also
thumbs up if you can hear this.
You've got to have people start speaking the truth. You can't have them speaking out of both sides of their mouth saying, yeah, well, I trust the science and I'm doing this. I heard you had Jerome Adams on and he's saying, talking about some right-wing conservative propaganda hosts who are saying, oh, yeah.
He's calling somebody else a propaganda host. This is mind-boggling to me because all Don Lemon say is propaganda, and a lot of these leftist people, they really are trying to take away Americans' freedom. This is why a lot of that I know of, a lot of people that lived in New York is moving to the South. A lot of people that lived in Jersey, where I'm from, is moving to the South. I'm definitely thinking about it. Not thinking about it. I'm putting in intuition that I am going to be moving to the South. A lot of things in this situation. A lot of people are moving. Connecticut people that I know, and I'm living in Connecticut now, they moving to the South. People starting to realize that, damn, I was really brainwashed on what they was trying to tell me about Don Lemon, being as though, again, I don't blame mainstream leftist media because you got too much information to be this ignorant about what they are doing trying to do and what they actually are, setting a lot of legislations and things of that nature to let you know that they're not fooling. They ain't not fooling with you guys. If you're not on that shit 100%, especially as a black man, if you're not on that shit 100%, you're gonna be an afterthought, to say the least. Let's keep it going.
No one really said get vaccine. They said, I believe in the science, and it's up to you to get it. We can't have mealy-mouthed people like that. You have to be more direct, a more concerted effort to say get vaccinated, because you're not just killing yourself, you're going to kill other people. That's what you have to say.
Guys, please look up. Do you hear what he said? You're going to kill other people, this and that, third. Please look up what's going on, the percentages. Like, get it from reliable sources, not just the one that agree with you 100%. Get your information from reliable sources. Go to your doctor, see the percentage, see the effect on this, what's going on. This look at that. Again, if you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, I am not judging you. I'm just telling you the rhetoric that you need to understand, not to listen to. You need to listen to your own knowledge, your own information that you find. Listen to that. If you have a loved one, if you have somebody in your home that something can, excuse me, allergies. I got a lot of allergies. I got allergies, not a lot of allergies. If you have someone in your home, you definitely, that have a precondition, sickness, you definitely need to do your homework. But do your homework. Don't listen to these pandering people that get paid. They get paid to say with the things that they say. These are not real journalists, guys. They read off a teleprompter. Let's keep it going.
Start telling people. You got to start telling people, if you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into this office or this place of business. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come to work. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into this gym. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't come into get onto this airplane. It has nothing to do with freedom. There's nothing to do with liberty. You don't have the freedom and the liberty to put.
It doesn't have freedom, and it doesn't have the liberty. This is what we going to, guys. This is what we going to. When you listen to these real propaganda, fake journalists, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. He said, this is not about freedom or liberty. What the hell is it about? But again, guys, you must do your own research, especially if you have a family member in your household with a precondition. Because if you listen to these fake journalists that don't do real research oh my Lord, it's going to be a problem. Let's keep it going.
You don't have that. You have to drive the speed limit. You have to obey the rules. Put some rules in place that will demand that people get vaccinated. You can't just go around and say, well, look, it's my personal life, freedom, and my liberty. I want to go 150 miles an hour if I want to. Sure, you can. But you have to suffer the consequences for it. Either whether you kill yourself or you get a citation and your driver's license gets taken away. You have to have certain rules in a society if we all are going to continue to live.
That's not rules. You're taking people freedom off their own bodies, sir. You're talking about taking freedom from a person's own body. It's like what they with the gender thing. What they trying to tell kids what they need to believe in, what they don't even know about. They don't even have a sexual energy right now. They trying to indoctrinate our kids with that devilish rhetoric. And people think this is cool. Many people think this shit is cool. They following behind people. Everybody want to be in a crowd. Most people want to be in crowds. They want to be in groups. And whatever that crowd or group believe, they believe. It's like it's bad to be a free thinking person that like to be knowledgeable. And sometimes you're going to disagree with that crowd that you're hanging with. See, people don't want that to happen no more. What people want to happen is they want you to think 100% like them. And if you don't, they would do anything and everything to create drama for you. I'm not that type of person. I'm not afraid, to be honest with you. You know, the Most High put me on earth in the last 6 years, put me on earth to speak the truth because I see what's going on with these people. The CNN ratings are down. It's like, why is this guy still around? He's still around because he got elite Luciferian handlers over him that's protecting him. Both of them. And you know about the one on the right, Cuomo, the governor brother, his brother, what they going through right now. Again, this was on the 29th. Mayor Bill de Blasio put the statement out how vaccinated is going to be mandatory yesterday on what day was that? Yesterday on the 3rd. Today the 4th. So he knew this was going to happen. This legislation was going to be passed in New York. Let's keep it going.
Live and keep each other alive. You cannot be that selfish and, quite frankly, that ignorant.
Yeah, I think the dynamic in terms of the politics has to flip from this tyranny of the minority, the unvaccinated, vaccinated, to the vaccinated. Because the vaccinated is the majority of Americans, Republicans, Democrats, independent, right, left and reasonable, red and blue states. You know, every face, every place, the majority of us have done this. Who's speaking for them? Yeah. What about their freedoms?
There's only one.
That's a lie. He don't know the majority have done got vaccinated. He don't know this. What are his numbers is? These people are fake journalists. They don't know the numbers. They just say it because they can say it. They on the quote unquote right side of things. I should say the left side of things. And that's what makes it quote unquote right. Now listen to this idiot right here, Don Lemon now.
Out there saying this is, you don't have to do it or whatever, it's your personal, and that's conservatives. Or
this nigga, that's conservatives telling you don't have to do it. It's your personal choice. That's conservatives. Is that a bad thing, guys? They want to take it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, y'all think it's a game. You guys really think this is a game, but it's not. But anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I'm going to make sure I record this video and everything, put it on my YouTube platform as well. And guys, please like and subscribe to the channel on my YouTube, Kasim Lamar YouTube. I'm going to have a couple, a couple content that's going to be available as well. Anyway, have a good morning, and I'll be back. Peace.